Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jig, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it. Y'all ready for this?
Hello guys, and welcome back to Sin Ben Breaks, and today we're actually opening some of the graded cards that we sent in about mid-September. We got them all back around, around what, mid-time last week?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Like that.
And unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, recently, it looks like Beckett and PSA have started coming down on their pricing. It's still way expensive. I think PSA is still like $100, $150 a card for their standard service, which is months and months. So when we sent these in, we wanted to kind of go over the four other, I guess, predominant would be a better way to say it. Grading companies out there: SGC, MNT, HGA, and Revolution. Just to give you guys an idea of what the slabs look like, I know most people know what MNT and SGC looks like. Revolution and HGA maybe not as much. So we just want to kind of go through some of that with you guys to show you maybe some other options. We'll talk a little bit on pricing. I will say of all of the companies, HGA was probably by far the best in terms of overall communication, customer service. With HGA, I know they've kind of gotten beat up lately with some of the fake cards they've graded. But from start to finish, I knew where my card was from or where it was at. So I got 7 emails from them from they received it to shipped. And to me, that was pretty impressive. MNT, not quite as many emails, but anytime I emailed them, quick response back, very easy. Revolution, to be honest, was probably the slowest and the worst. They just were not very good on communication. Sent them, I think, 4 emails, was it? Through the website, and finally ended up getting a hold of them via Instagram, which is kind of crazy. Was a suggestion by another Facebook member. And then SGC was just plain and simple, sent it in, got it back. It was actually the first one to come back. So
we do have some cards that came in the mail recently. Figured we'd show that here.
The Gibson in the
back.
That was a pickup from a break that I happened to see.
And then we have an orange checkers from the recently inserted into 2021 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Orange Checkers Auto Max Jones. These are numbered to 15, the auto version. 3 of 15. And then we have Black Elysium from Allure. I don't know where these come from. I think they might be EPAC
achievement cards,
or might be Easter eggs. 3 of 3 on that one, Black Elysium. I really like the look of this card with kind of the gold vinyl, kind of the 1 of 1, and then the black around the border.
Yep.
I really think those cards are sharp.
So some nice mail day pickups. So, well, let's get into this. I actually know what SGC is. I made the mistake of looking, so we'll just start with SGC straight out of the gate.
And these are, okay, SGC was a 1 of 1 Grubauer from 1 of 1 Grubauer from O-Pee-Chee Platinum last year. A Revolution was a Cody Glass
Purple Diamond
Auto. MNT was a Marc-Andre Fleury Remnants Auto from Ingrained. Then the HGA was a clear cut Black Amber John Gibson Auto.
So the reason we did the cards that we did,
very nice.
It comes very, very nicely packaged, tuxedo time, is we wanted to kind of go through some different cards that you got that we might get in different products. Yeah, it's very nice. So they've actually done a really good job. So that way you could see a
little reveal.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Just pull this up.
I was like,
but that way you could see like a shiny card, a thick card, you know, and then with Revolution and HGA, they do some different things with their labels. So we want to kind of do some of that. So this was the card. Oops, let me get back there. 101 Golden Treasure. And you can see the SGC label. And since I know what that is,
Sweet.
yep,
Take that any day of the week.
9.5. The issue with SGA or SGC that I don't like is they don't do subgrades, but I mean 9.5 in any way is a good grade.
Also,
so.
I really like the slab. Honestly, with the gold, I think it really is nice.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like the black slab. I also really like the label.
It's probably one of the cleanest labels, yeah. So
again, without the subgrades, but still, I really like the label.
So not a bad start. Good looking card. So
Do MNT now?
let's do MNT and then we'll do the other two last.
Oh, MNT sent back the top loader.
Wow, and the sleeve.
And the sleeve.
Hey.
With the blue tape and all. Wow.
There you go. Way to go, MNT.
MNT. This one probably took the second longest just because it's in Canada and we're in America. They were US.
And they were running pretty short on or pretty long times as well. I mean, they had updated their website back in May, so we kind of knew this would take the longest. We just didn't expect Revolution to take as long.
Yeah. So they have a pretty interesting. Oh yeah, I missed that little spot, and you did too.
There you go.
There you go. So they have a pretty interesting way. This is really nicely packaged too. And do they have the no spoilers on the front? No. They don't.
Get this out of your way.
I don't think I can get this out of the bag without
No.
revealing the label. So this
All right,
was.
so it's a Marc-Andre Fleury ingrained remnants auto.
I'm gonna do the back first. Show them the auto. Auto 10.
Nice.
That's nice.
I'll take that.
It is in a gray, not a gold though. So 8.5.
Dang.
I'll take it though.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Surface was an 8. I'm surprised at that.
I cleaned the surface. Whoa.
You were so careful with
I
that.
cleaned the surface hardcore. I do like it though.
Yeah.
Almost a 9, 8.5.
Inner window was a 9.5. That's kind of surprising.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
Oh wow, they even gave it an inner window. Yeah,
That's
with
the
that
first time I've seen
somebody label that.
Yeah.
Inner window. Huh. 9.5. And that's surprising because when I saw this, I thought that part was going to be the word. Oh, I see where it is. The surface damage right there. But I think that was the way it was. You guys can't see it because the glass reflection.
Right.
There is a little like it's almost like somebody like rubbed a very fine sandpaper right over it. It's almost like they did that to like get the wood not like pokey if there was a way. You can kind of see it. There's a little line right there. But honestly, I'll take it. 23 out of 35.
Thick cards are so hard to grade, so getting an 8.5 is not bad.
Edges and corners, 9. I think that's more on the back.
Probably.
With the edges.
Yeah.
But I'll take that. Again, centering is a 9.5 and surface is an 8.
Yeah. I
will take that. I'm not mad about that.
No, and definitely like the slab on that for sure. So
two grades and 2 players that aren't on the team that we did.
Yep. Well, how the heck does this open?
We actually have 3 grades that aren't on the team.
Yeah. And we did this because we figured for PC cards, we just wanted to do something to show you guys. So we weren't really concerned with what the grades end up being. Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, so that's, yeah, we're hearing this.
Oh.
We're hearing this thing rattle out around the whole time, and it's this. And we were really concerned about this whole thing.
I'm going to try to get this out without seeing the... Very good packaging, I will say that.
Don't look here, I got you. I'm not looking at you. I'm covering his eyes.
Haha, there we go.
Sweet.
Okay.
So this is the card. Very nice. Really like that.
Cutting glass, purple
grade.
diamond auto.
Oh, there's the little sticker.
Okay, so 7 of 10.
And 9.5. So centering at a 9. Yeah. Surface and corner. Let's go. I cleaned it.
Yeah.
Surface and corners 10.
And actually, I really dig this slab.
For the fact the only reason that I dissed on them, I don't like it, is because it took so gosh darn long to get here. But I really like that slab.
So I know it looks blue, but it's all purple, and then they actually have printed purple down the sides.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get this. I was really hoping, but you can actually get prism and refractor versions. Auto was a 9.5. Wow, that's actually a good looking auto. But they do a random. I think it's every 50 random we'll get a prism, and 25 is a refractor, which we got neither one. A little disappointing for as long as it takes, but overall not bad. Like I said, I know it looks blue, but it's actually purple. It looks really cool in person.
I really like that.
So yeah, that's not bad from Revolution. Hopefully they're getting their timing down a little bit.
Yep. And now, what was this? HGA. HGA. Nope. Oh, is it this way?
Yeah.
I cut it the wrong way.
You cut it the wrong way.
I need to really take this thing out.
Yeah. So I will say of everybody, HGA probably does the best packing.
SGC did a pretty good job.
SGC did a pretty good job too. When I got some Pokemon back from HGA, it was actually, yeah, so show them how that comes out. So it comes in a box. They got bubble wrap on top. We got the card and then more bubble wrap on the bottom.
I don't know if this thing is, it is not covered. Definitely got bubble wrap on the bottom too.
Waiting to see. Yeah, so I mean, they do a really good job as far as that goes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and do what you did.
So this was a black amber. Yes, we did take it out of the auto was a 10.
Auto's a 10, which honestly, this was the card that I thought was gonna get, just because it's on that acetate.
But we did this one specifically. Yes, we took it out, but we wanted to see from a card that
Has
was
never been
pre-packed,
touched. Yeah.
that basically came in a top or in a one touch, what the difference between what it would be basically.
So auto's a 10. Hopefully, here's the reveal. Surface 8.5.
Wow.
Centering 9. Edge is 10. Corners 9.5. So 9.5. Gem Mint 9.5. I'm okay with that as well. I really tried to clean the surface. And that is honestly the thing that I felt like it should be the best at, is surface. Because, I mean, nobody's touched it. I mean, I was the only one that touched it besides you.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it with gloves.
Yep. And then their labels, there's 4 different kinds that you can do. Color match splash card, color match splash jersey. I think there's a neutral, a black and white, and then you can do a custom. And we decided to do the color match card because we just wanted to get the black and the amber, of course. So
I really think that turned out really well.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in that, but honestly, the edge is 10. I would hope so.
Yeah.
And then corners and centering.
Corners another one I'm kind of surprised at.
Yeah, there's a little, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, it's that one.
And I will say they send them in these nice big.
Yeah, those are really nice.
One-touch steels, and they're pretty awesome. So
I'm not mad at all.
No.
3 9.5s and an 8.5 obviously is a thick card. I'm really impressed. I really love this package, and I really love SGC's.
So from a price standpoint, MNT was the most expensive, and that's just because of the shipping. I mean, it's like we did the 6-day was 66 plus, or it's 40 plus 26 shipping, or 24 shipping, something like that. So that was almost, I think, $80. HGA was, I think it was like 30. All the rest of these were roughly in that 35-ish range. Now these were also doing the 40, I think it's a 40-day or 30-day turnaround. This is the one we did the shortest just because we wanted to get it back quicker.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work out, but Revolution was the one bringing up the rear. So price-wise, comparatively, obviously definitely better than PSA or BGS right now. probably in terms of value, probably MNT is going to be the closest to
I would say SGC.
PSA, BGS. For vintage, it's definitely
Yeah.
SGC. For modern, they're probably in the same category as HGA, and then Revolution. We haven't seen a whole lot out yet. At least in hockey, I've seen some in like soccer and football. But overall, yeah, I would say these three probably at this point would be for personal collections. MNT, you could definitely do that for either investment and or as an alternative.
I would say SGC is a pretty big riser for other sports. I would say out of the four of these, the one that's risen the most in the past few months has been SGC.
Right, and each
just
one,
because they lowered their price.
They did
pretty drastically the past few months.
Yeah. The one issue I did find with CSG, because I was going to submit some cards to CSG, you have to pay a fee. I think it's like they have a fee that you have to pay straight out before you ever send cards in to be graded, which I was like, that's kind of crap, but whatever. But overall, I think any of these you guys would be very happy with. I love the slabs. I love the HGA slabs. I think they're some of the better ones on the market. But yeah, they turned out as good as we could have expected.
Well, I hope that helped some of your decisions. If you guys had any questions on second, not SG or not PSA or BGS grading, like the lower guys. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. Comment on what company you like the most, what slab you like the most. I was really impressed with these two. Also really impressed with that slab. I like that slab. I don't like the label as much, but I love the slab.
Right.
But yeah, and that's all I got.
Yeah, so pretty much just let us know if there's other companies you think you might want to have us try just for to give a difference. I know there's I think I've seen some different like forensic grading, elite grading.
There's some really small ones coming up.
Yeah, so if there's some that you think we should try or you'd like to see slabs of, we can definitely research them and maybe throw some cards their way.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, it's always good to be in the sin bin.
That's all, folks.